Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK Journey video. It's been a long time, but we're back. Hope you missed me. We have the Dark Forest firmly in the background of our mind, and we are moving on to the next chapter of the story. So we're back in Hollowstone. We have a lovely wee cutscene, and it seems that the golems are going a bit mad at us, which seems to be our problem.
Stay calm. Head this way.
Temesia, I think that's how you say her name.
Lucius.
Oh, Lucius.
Take the others and guard the left.
Captain, when will reinforcements arrive?
So this is the Lightbearer chapter, it would seem.
Even if they don't come, we must protect the people.
Hey, you! Don't be in such a hurry to steal our job.
Good old Chippy. So again, yes, I think we're going to be fine with the fights. I don't think there's going to be much of a challenge. Even though it's been a while since I released a video, I do play this game most days. I do like AFK, the challenges and the arenas and stuff, so my characters have leveled up quite a bit. So we should be fine. For the most part. And there we go, GG. Lovely wee animations.
How come these things are still moving?
In Dura's name, let us strike down these constructs once more.
Who's Dura? Is she like the Masate of the Lightbearers? Oh, that's Dinel or whatever you call him. His like attacks, I think. So there's a celestial afoot.
Thanks for the help. My name is Temesia.
Come on, Temesia.
You guys are really something, landing a heavy blow on the golems.
Jeez, Lucius is tall, isn't he?
Ease off on the cool one-liners. It's not good for Hammy's heart.
Phelan, what are you on about?
So they're all Lightbearers, so they should all know each other, I would have thought.
Anyways, Magister, something
Unless
incredible flew
the
by just now.
Lightbearer territory is
And
like
then
massive and there's
the
like
golem
several
fell.
different kingdoms.
Everyone, I'll check the situation.
What do you think happened?
Let's
There's
investigate.
something embedded in the golem's head. Looks like its energy source.
So it stopped moving because its energy source got destroyed?
So it would seem. Whoever threw
Then
that
this
spear.
might be a way to stop golems from causing trouble in the future.
Unfortunately, that's all the information we can
It's
gather
like those
for
weak
now.
spots in Genshin.
Let me thank you all again for your huge help.
Go on.
We just did
No
our
bother.
best. Couldn't have done it without you all.
You could give us a
The knights from the
reward, give us a
temple.
few envelopes. No? No? Oh, okay.
You caught me.
Dura above. I'm a Templar Knight in charge of leading a small squad through Hollowstone.
I'm the Deputy Captain Lucius. We arrived at
Okay,
Hollowstone just
captain
in
of
time
two.
to see the golems attack.
Please let me inform you. Those creatures
Her voice
called
is so soothing.
golems, they were created for a good cause by Dura. Therefore, stopping them from hurting humanity is our responsibility.
The road to hell is paved with good intentions. We'd be in way less trouble if your goddess had the forethought to make less of these things.
Please do not speak such blasphemy in front of me.
Wait until I turn round.
Golems attacked, and you guys from the temple fought them off. Then a glowing spear flew in and pierced the golem's chest, then vanished. That's a crazy story. Old friend.
This is a story.
Did Phelan
This
here
is
exaggerate things
this is a
bit?
world where there's talking hamsters, so
General, you really do need to be less suspicious. Looks like you're getting to that time in life when worrying becomes a habit.
Oh.
All right, let's get
Also
the
known as your
chit-chat.
30s.
With the golems endangering the town, as the magistrate, I can't ignore this. So, my friend, could I ask you again to investigate
Here we
this?
go.
Don't worry. I'll have
10-hour
help you
expedition
out.
now into
So,
Hollowstone or into the
General
Lightbearer
Hogan,
territory.
Can I say something? Protecting Hollowstone and confronting those golems.
Stern
Knight
Priest.
Temesia
They
and
love
her
their
squad
adjectives
took
in this
part,
character,
but the
naming
town's
characters, don't
defenses
they?
are limited. If those golems strike again, they might have a hard time. For the safety of Dura's people, the temple can't just stand by. We can leave our entire knight squad to assist them, but there's a condition. Temesia and Lucius must join them in the investigation.
Well, Magister, what do you think?
Wow, you really stay positive in any unexpected situation.
Apologies for the intrusion, everyone. We're just following Dora's wishes.
So, from now on, we're comrades, fighting alongside each other. Assisting those in need is an honor for the Templar Knights. There's no need for formalities between us.
I'm not good at handling these
This
types of people.
seems this is gonna be fun. Lucius is kind of like what, the comic relief or something. Right, so I suppose then we are off onto these sideway territories. More miasma that we're gonna have to clear out. Should have no problem with these fights though, I don't think.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me.
Once you have Cecia, you're happy out.
My shield is unbreakable!
Such a random ass team, isn't it? Well, I suppose I have 3 light bears. So we have a new area. Remnant Peaks. So we're not strong enough now that we can just pop them automatically, which is a shame, because I'm so used to that. The Dark Bears was just literally clicking things and killing them instantly, but we'll get there.
My shield protects me!
Yeah, they don't really pose any trouble, do they? Victory is deserved.
Well, victory is deserved.
Here we go.
Ah!
What happened?
My helmet bumped into a tree branch. Let me adjust it. There we go. Let's keep moving.
You might as well turn into one of those birds, flying up to any shiny surface just to admire yourself.
Oh,
Shush, Valen.
shush.
Let me take the lead. I don't want to keep walking next to this vain man. Ahem. On second thought, you and Knight Temesia are still the best for that job.
Yeah, back in your back in your box. Leave Lucius alone. Corrupt creature. I don't know if there's going to be anyone here. Sure, we'll share it and see. We'll wait a few minutes. Oh, there we go. Happy days. Let's just fire ahead with just the 2 of us. We should be fine. Oh, she's popping down her
You're not
graveborn.
even worth getting up for. Potions for sale. Buy 4.
Suppose
get
we should probably heal. That's the quickest I've ever had corrupting creature team up.
Please, grant us eternal peace. Is this what victory feels like?
And we got loads of new items, so I suppose we'll just upgrade them a little bit. I always go with the tank. Tank are always my go-to for upgrading for health. Now, this is something to do with plates. Okay, that was easy. Long may that continue. So there are a few enemies in the way that we do have to clear up and clear out and destroy. It's like the Dark Forest, we're just massacring nature around us.
Divine shield, protect me!
Well, victory is deserved.
Happy days. Having to restock my coffee intake there. we have some crystal defense here, lads, which are just gonna bomb through. Should be fine. Love how Hyperion just sneaks onto the team every crystal defense. I must actually change my hand. And Smokey. At the very start I used to think Smokey was so OP, but like he's kind of a bit more situational now in the later game.
Well, victory is deserved. Don't
and
worry,
more fights.
your delivery's coming up. Come out, my servant, and fight for me.
Easy peasy.
Well, victory is deserved.
And lovely chest. We still have about 30,000 diamonds, so I think we're on good speed with saving.
Time to show you my moves. Just as I expected.
Now, Valen, what are you doing on the team?
Well,
here we go.
Victory is deserved. Well, victory is deserved.
Oh, not these things again. Sorry lads, this is going to be like AFK Journey fighting. It just seems we've got a lot of battling to do. I might try and skip through a good few of them. And I can do them off video. Just because there's a lot of... I spend more time kind of, I suppose, in the animations than anything. But we will press on. The music's so peaceful. Oh, here we go. We cutscene. A lot of text being thrown at us that you can't possibly have read that quickly. That's one of my criticisms of this game. Is just these text boxes are just illegible most of the time.
Eat your fill, my children.
Haha. No match for me.
Well, victory is deserved.
Chippy sees the emblem of the Adamant Syndicate.
Oh, of course.
Looks like
These
this
Egypts
is
are here.
for their merchants.
The Adamant Syndicate has been getting stronger lately. Do you know anything about that?
Me? Never.
They've been causing lots of trouble for the Wilders in the Dark Forest.
That's putting it.
Dora above. How
That's
could
putting it
this
mildly.
happen? Have the Wilders been harmed?
No, thankfully. The Magister came in to save the day.
We should consider the information provided by him and proceed cautiously.
Of course, I won't act recklessly. Temesia, you're always more composed than me.
That wouldn't be hard.
Hey, Valen, is that you? You look even more handsome than the last time you visited.
Wait,
Does that
what?
lady still like the orchid perfume you got for me last time? I've got a new jasmine perfume in stock just for you.
Okay.
Of course. He's got the best wares
What?
for the ladies. And for friends, of course. Let's discuss the perfume later. I've got some serious business today.
This
You've been
fella's a
around here
bit,
for while now. Tell me,
bit
where are
queen
those
coded.
golems around the camp coming from? If you guys are up to something fishy near Hollystone, that will get the general riled up.
Hey, we're just small-time traders, not connected to those scary creatures at all. Ask anyone around here. We all want those golems gone. They scare off locals and travelers, ruining our business.
What is going on here? That voice actor was chewing the scenery. What's going? That was just so bizarre. Yeah, this is like a wee encampment, I suppose. So this is kind of connected to Hollystone if Valen's been here before.
Hey there. Interested in this special box?
What makes this box so special?
Don't be mistaken. There's more than meets the eye. This treasure box is worth a bag of rubies at least.
I'm not entirely sure what we're doing here.
There's no bargaining here in our little trade. It's a fair deal or no deal.
Even the Magister's negotiating skills couldn't sway this merchant. Syndicate merchants are so deceitful.
Hey, calm down. What's going on? Haggling over this box, eh? Want me to help you negotiate?
I've been looking for you. Any progress on the investigation? Would this box give us any of the information we need? I would like to help.
Magister, who are you gonna ask to negotiate for you?
Dun dun dun. I'm gonna go Valen.
Of course. You're and count on me.
He's got a slick
Now,
tongue.
good sir, regarding this box,
Wait till he'll
what's
fail
the
now.
best price you can give me?
Mr. Valen, your friend's got...
Well, that's Lord Franz's voice actor, I
This
think.
treasure box is worth this amount.
Seriously? You're out of your mind.
Well, this is going well. Despite Valen's efforts, the merchant won't budge on the price and the negotiation fails. GG. We best go back to Hollowstone, so. I believe I nearly missed a chest. Wouldn't be like me. Better pick these bushes.
Don't worry, your delivery's coming up.
GG easy. I'd say Leica probably has like the nicest ult in the game, but it's just like it does nothing, so I'm never going to use it myself. But when you're against her, it's like, oh, we purple wave. Just gonna journey around the mountain, just across this path. I'm sure we'll do a tactical drill. Oh, we can only use her.
Even worth getting up for.
This is interesting.
Come out, my
Oh, maybe I should have
and
ulted
fight for me.
to... Yeah, I'd say you probably have to ult to ensnare... Yeah, okay, that's grand. Okay, that was easy. You probably just had to like ult at the right time to ensnare them both. And draw aggro. Professional here, professional esports AFK Journey player. So we might as well do this. Seems like an easy enough one. Okay, I don't like when these walls are kind of like blocking people in.
Don't worry, your
I use an awful lot of ranged people though, I suppose, so I'm not too affected, but if you had like 5 melee people, you'd be kind of a bit fecked, wouldn't you?
Divine shield protects me. My shield is unbreakable.
You're not even worth getting up for.
I'm not gonna lie, this one took me a wee while to do. Multiple attempts, just obviously because I was like ulting in the wrong place or something, but this should be fine. We just have to blow up Mr. Carlisle, the summon.
Well, victory.
That was a tough one, because it was just like, if she got hit at one, even if she even got tapped, she'd be dead. So we'll take the old chest for our victory. We'll pop that out waystone, and then we'll go back on track, which is up here. It's raining, it's pouring. Oh, Marliee. So now we've more diversity, we've more characters. So Marlie's here.
I'm right over here.
My shots are perfect today. Thanks for helping with the golems. My bow skills alone couldn't handle them quickly enough. You're travelers, right? Call me Marliee. I live close by.
It's the answer to a question we didn't ask.
Could I take them off your hands? In return, I'll be your guide. And I'm good at getting any information you need.
I don't know.
How odd. The folks around here wouldn't typically have a way to sell them.
That was the case before the Evergreen Conservatory arrived.
She's a black
But
market
now,
dealer.
They've been gathering these materials. We trade those materials with them in exchange for essential supplies. After all, in a situation like ours, you can never have too many resources, especially on this long journey to
That's
the dark
true.
forest. With so many golems around, folks are finding it hard to survive nearby, so some are moving to the dark forest. Many may have left, but a few remain. Some will seek refuge with relatives in Hollowstone, while others plan to find a new home.
Did everyone
This is
get
kind of
delayed
like
due
Dark
to the
Forest
golem
Part
attacks?
2.
Yeah, you've seen it too.
Except without the instead of the corruption, it's the golems.
Everyone's too scared to be alone outdoors.
Relatable.
If only I were a bit stronger.
Relatable.
Unfortunately, my archery skills aren't strong enough to protect everyone.
Relatable again. She's a relatable woman. We'll help you out.
As a member of the heroic order, I can't just ignore someone in need.
You
Don't
can.
worry.
You can quite
Despite our
easily.
appearance, we've helped loads of refugees in the Dark Forest before.
Rest assured, the Templar Knights will watch over all of Dura's children, including you, Marliee.
You're a really good knight. Thank you. I'm counting on you all.
Don't worry, your delivery's coming up. Well, victory is deserved.
Do. Happy days. So again, yeah, we're I think over leveled for this part of the game, but for some reason we still have to fight these Egypts. Stone throwers. Okay, so you can just lob stones at them. Oh, you can pick where they go. I didn't really do much, did it? I'm trying to click it, but like the cooldown is quite big. We probably don't even need it. It's just introducing for some sort of tactical battleground thing that will be happening.
Well, victory is deserved.
Happy days.
Don't worry, your delivery's coming up.
Your delivery's coming up. I love how like I spent most of the start of this game hating Rowan, and he's like constantly in my party now. He's just too useful with CC, I suppose, because of the energy juice she needs. Right, so we go uphill. An elite challenge. Ooh. Let's just auto start it. Seems grand enough.
Don't worry, your delivery's coming up. Come out, my servant,
And fight for me.
My shield is unbreakable.
Unbreakable. So is it me, or there's like a little lack of story in this? We're just kind of going from A to B with little goings on, bar protecting Marliee and harvesting parts from golems to sell in some market. So what's that all about?
Another victory to my name.
Dun, dun, dun.
I've returned to get my family. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have known what to
Shocked
do.
refugee. Come on,
I did
adjectives.
what I could. But what's your family doing here?
The golems didn't cause this. After our home was destroyed, all we could do was try to find a new place to live. Some people went to Hollowstone. Others went to Ryham. But we had nowhere to turn. And it's not like we could go overseas with children and the elderly. Luckily, Maria's family took them in. She even dropped off some supplies now and then, seeing as everyone moved to Hollowstone. We may have met with misfortune, but we've also met many good people, including you, Valen.
Any knight with a conscience would have done the same thing.
Look at Valen! Lost for words after being genuinely thanked.
I do
Not
like
being
Hammy.
shy, Hammy. It just feels a bit.
I think there was like a recent
The one who made the biggest
survey, and they were
difference
like,
was our friend
how do you find the voice acting? And I
He's
was
the
like,
one who sorted out the
hated
exclusive,
Hugin.
making the Dark Forest
Loved
welcoming
Hammy.
to refugees again. If anyone deserves
I think they've
thanks,
changed
it's him.
Hugin's voice actress, or there's like
Seems we
certain
owe
voice
you
lines
for
where she
giving us
does
a place to go.
sound different, so
Dura above, we really can't thank you
no need
enough.
to thank me.
Seriously, Magister, you saved our lives.
You're very welcome. Give me money, please. Give
It
me
seems the
envelopes.
rumors were true. You're truly a kind and capable Magister. It's as they say.
Clearly.
True heroes stay humble. I'll be sure to spread your heroic deeds to everyone.
Right, so we're just gonna steal all these chests. Any money they have. Here's Marliee. Materials here are enough to send to camp.
Well, we've hit the jackpot this time. We can trade these in for supplies.
Hey, Marliee, do you know why the Evergreen Conservatory is gathering these materials?
It seems they're into golem research and stuff.
Kinda lines up with our goals. Magister, should we check it out?
Want to go together? I'll introduce you, and you can ask about the golems.
Thank you, Marliee. I hope the Evergreen Conservatory has enough information on the golems.
Miss Knight, you're a little intimidating, staring at me with those honey-colored eyes.
Honey-colored eyes.
I'm a little nervous to
They love
ask
the
you guys
adjectives.
a favor now. I really wanted to ask if you could also help me bring these golem materials back home.
Don't worry. Temesia is really a softie on the inside.
Apologies. I've been told I have an intimidating look. But your request is reasonable. Magister, what do you think?
Awesome! Thank you, thank you!
Lovely wee beach area here.
Come out, my servant, and fight match for me.
Boom. Not much of a challenge. Do you know what? I'd love to actually just check out other people's videos on this and just be like a walkthrough and be like, do people come across like challenges with these like NPC fights? Because it just kind of seems to be going through the motions. Like the solo crucibles, perhaps, maybe, are that little bit extra difficult, but
May the wind and frost unite as one.
You're not even worth getting up for. Well, victory is deserved.
victory is deserved.
Don't worry, your delivery's coming up.
Divine shield protects me.
Divine shield protect me. Happy days.
Well, victory is deserved.
Oh, we got an envelope. Come through, envelope. Love seeing envelopes. Oh, well, I suppose it was a miasma one, so yeah. We're scaling through the different areas very quickly in this, aren't we? Might be a short chapter. Like, it's a big area, but plot-wise, I think we're probably going to get through it quite, like, in 1 or 2 videos. I could be wrong, though. In fact, I nearly always am wrong. Plot twist. Oh, this is a nice sweet kind of village. With the old duckies. Or geese.
Is Marlie's home around here? When visiting a lady's residence, one's gotta be polite.
Mm-hmm.
Sis brought home a strange boy. This has never happened before. Could it be... I see. He's the bear Sis caught and mercifully released. And now he's turned into a human to repay her.
What?
Wait, why a bear? I could definitely be a cooler animal.
He's a twink.
Gosh!
Not a
you
bear.
Two, stop teasing my guests. Where are Grandpa and Grandma?
The street lamp broke earlier. Grandpa's fixing it, and Grandma's holding the ladder.
Convenient. The music's lovely, isn't it?
Didn't I tell you not to worry? What if something happens to you? It's my fault. I'm always out all day. I can't properly take care of you guys.
Oh, kiddo. Without you helping the Evergreen Conservatory, we'd have no food. Our previous home was attacked by golems, so we moved here for safety. Since we came here, you've never brought friends over. Who might these people be? Grandma can't see well. Are they your hunting pals?
Not yet, at least. These people are powerful magisters and knights who have helped tons of people. And hopefully we'll be closer someday. Ah, I nearly forgot. I'll get you guys some tea and snacks. Once we're rested, let's head to the Evergreen Conservatory camp.
Let's go. Sure, get in, loser. We're going shopping. the battle begins. Kind of is like an AFK Journey. Oh god, Lucius is dead actually. Oh no, are they fighting back?
Well, victory is
They're not going down without a fight anymore. This was a Nuzlocke now, Lucius would be gone. Veda's just so good. She's just, even just her ult animation, I'm like, yes. Yes, Queen, you slay, you shoot them.
Well,
even though CCO always gets the voice. She's always outperforming them all. Take the L chest. Nothing down this way, is there? Like OCD just wants to like clear up as much black from the map as possible. Divine Shield Protect.
Well, victory is deserved.
Good stuff. It's very dark forest-esque, isn't it? Maybe it's just because it's nighttime. I wonder if the game coded nighttime. Yeah, I presume so. Oh, research log. Research log. Oh, campfire's gone. Should we be worried? Scholars. A lot of tent encampments.
Marliee, do you know where Faye went?
Oh, okay, we know
She's not
Faye.
here?
Faye's like one of the first characters to be unlocked.
Missing again.
I remember she'd sneak out occasionally, but she'd never go too
I
far.
think we got like a costume for her as well, so she
If
must
we
be like
lose her,
a
someone will
default
be
pick for
upset.
so many
But
accounts.
at a time like this, who should we ask to find her?
I've taken her around the camp's surroundings a few times. She shouldn't have gotten lost easily. Could she be in danger?
She's kidnapped.
What if she encountered some powerful Hypogean or golem?
Poor
Should I be able
Hypogeans
to
getting
handle it alone?
getting a bad
Seems
rep.
like now isn't the best time for us to ask about.
They'll be the heroes of it all. They'll dismantle the syndicate. Wait till you see.
We gotta help find
In
her.
3 years' time, when this
Searching
game comes to
blindly would
the
take too much
final
time.
conclusions, you'll see.
What do you think is the best way to find her?
Some of the
Thankfully,
questions or some of the
powerful
answers are so
magisters can do
cheeky.
anything.
Why are you asking me?
You can definitely come up with something, right?
Agreed. Magic
Agreed.
is definitely the strongest around here. We'll find Faye in no time. Let's go back to where Faye was last seen and follow any clues or traces to figure out which direction she might have disappeared in.
Let's go. The sooner we pinpoint that girl's location, the safer she'll be.
May Dura watch over her. Please protect that girl.
That girl. We're really
What do we
hyping
do?
up Faye's
Could
importance
she be
here.
in danger?
Marliee, could you search for her? Ugh, I should have stayed by her side.
I gotta say, Faye has a remarkable sensitivity when it comes to gemstones. It's quite admirable.
Miss, let's stick to the topic.
Ah, my apologies. Faye's unexpected disappearances usually revolve around exploring gemstones.
Come on, gemstones.
Have you seen Faye around?
I did catch sight of her as I was heading back to camp, and she greeted me. I remember clearly that she went in the opposite direction of the Moon God Temple. I found it a bit perplexing at the time.
Huh? That's the way we came from, but we didn't pass her.
Come through.
Farid, have you seen Faye around?
Let me think. Oh, I remember now. She was engrossed in writing notes about gemstone research. Suddenly,
What's
she
his
reacted
voice?
to something unusual, exclaimed, and hurriedly dashed out.
Come on,
She
Kermit.
never came back.
Dun dun dun.
Don't worry, your delivery's coming up.
My shield is unbreakable!
His shield is unbreakable unless he dies.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me.
Divine shield, protect me.
Well, victory is deserved.
What's the bet Snape Faye is going to be ripped apart, because if she's gotten by all these enemies then we're struggling time-wise to get through them. How did she survive? What's her secret? Maybe we should use her. Maybe she's got some sort of like one kill ability that we've just never, like I've never really used her. I don't even know what she does. Doesn't she? She does like a buff, I think. I don't know. She's like Leica. Cool, but probably never used by many players at all. I don't even know what her voice sounds like. This is the getting to know Faye segment of the game. I suppose like you'd be kind of disappointed if this is Marlie's only like feature in the story where she's like, let's go find Faye. She doesn't really have much to do or say. Maybe Faye is a big part of it though. I'd be surprised if she did though. But you never know with these things. Happy days. Oh wait, defeat. Wow, this is the end, guys. This is the end of the road. We don't use mages, which is probably where we're going wrong all this time. But yeah, we actually got defeated. What's that all about? That came out of nowhere. I suppose it's time to upgrade different things. Recycle our equipment. I always just go for health. I think health is always like the good thing to do. So tank health, and that's a big buff. And we should be fine now, though you never know. It is crystal defense, so maybe we've done something wrong. Probably Viperian is the reason why we're losing, but more Thorin with your extra It's like 60k health. Yeah, we should be fine now. What happened to us last time? We looked away and then it was just defeat. Maybe it's just positioning, I don't know. Thought. There we go.
Wow.
We will forget that defeat didn't happen. It's just a glitch in the matrix. Oh my god, tactical drills. Presume we need damage for this. Out of range, though. Oh. Not these tactical ones. I don't like these now, because it's just like, just give me the assist.
Sir Lucius.
Yeah, maybe Lucius is better with his shield abilities. It's definitely not Rowan. Oh no, he's getting his arse handed to him.
Potions for sale.
Maybe it is Rowan.
Get one free.
He can't perform worse than Lucian. Or Lucius. No. We shall do assist. Yeah, it is Odie. Oh, okay, so he just gets rid of one of them and then... Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense now watching the solution.
A bit of luck.
We're already in the quest area. Here we go. Oh, there she is. Miss Faye herself.
Miss, you...
Huh? Your scent. No.
Scent?
That scent over there?
Hey, Faye, where are you going? Wait up for us.
Her and Marliee must not be too big of friends if we just saved her and she's like, right, bye. Bye.
Oh, sorry. I got so caught up trying to sense the strange gem's aura that I forgot to greet you. I'm Faye, a friend of Marlie's. Did she bring all these new friends here to meet me?
How are you still smiling? You were kidnapped by these bad guys.
Huh? They wouldn't kidnap people for no reason. I'm only trapped because I walked into their territory. Because there's a
Territory.
really unique
You deserved it,
gemstone
Faye.
over here.
Trespassing.
I've come across so many gemstones, but I couldn't identify this particular aura. Isn't that intriguing?
I recall you saying your talent lies in sensing gemstones, but I can't believe you put yourself in danger because of that.
Yeah, sometimes it's a bit troublesome. But don't worry, I'll keep practicing my gemstone magic to protect myself.
Gemstone magic.
All right,
Okay,
but you really
that's a
worried
thing.
me. I only found you thanks to them.
Magister, did you also notice it? We've definitely seen some of the items here elsewhere. Magister, let's investigate the nearby area.
You telling me what to do, Temesia?
I'm not sure what you're investigating. I have a feeling it's related to gemstones. Let's go take a look.
I guess she's with us now. Oh, goody.
Magister, Marliee told me you're an incredibly powerful magister.
You've been informed correctly.
I even got to see your magic in action.
Miss Faye, you've got quite an eye. He's the most powerful magister in the world.
Yep. You
Okay, Hammy.
effortlessly pinpoint the source
We
of an
need to
aura
set some
using
boundaries
single
with Hammy.
spells. I would have passed the Lyceum exam if I had met you earlier.
Oh,
Your
she's a
gemstone
failure.
research is impressive. Yet you haven't become a qualified magister yet?
I'm not that talented. And those spells and incantations, I really have no idea how to get them into my head. I've taken the test 3 times, and my score has been lower each time. Can you be my mentor?
I'm sorry, miss, but the Magister is needed for a moment. Come check this out. It's just as you described.
You telling me what to do, Valen? What is with
These
this
are
hierarchy of
identical
people
the
telling me
damaged
what to
core
do?
We saw in the golem's chest before.
Are those golems outside related to what's happening here?
Oh,
Potentially.
Chippy's a dummy. The Adamant Syndicate is controlling the golems.
What the f... Hammy with the... Hammy just ate him up. Where's the lie? But she said the quiet bit out loud.
Well, victory is deserved.
Victory is always deserved in this game. It's the first time I'm looking at the map. I'm just gonna go back here to the little den. I don't like going to those little campfire chats because they're not really voiced, so I lose the magic or appeal of them. The missing girl.
Marliee, though we haven't spent much time together, I've always wanted to be friends with you.
Marliee thought you were friends.
I thought we were already friends. But I hope you won't be stuck in a cage the next time we meet.
Ouch.
It wasn't on purpose. Next time, I'll definitely improve my gemstone magic and show you my acceptance letter from the Lyceum.
Deal.
She's basically like a less annoying version of Cassidy.
Everyone. Hope we can meet again soon.
What's the bet she's gonna give us a portal or like a portal spell?
You're interested in information about the golems, right? Quick, give me some praise! Of course,
Relatable.
Because
She's
I
needy.
brought Mr. John here for you. He's the scholar who has the most knowledge on golems.
Actually, my name is Don.
Sorry, Mr. Dawn.
No worries. I'm used to it. Golem research has always
Mr.
been a niche
Lord
for me.
Franz voice actor
Until the
again.
recent golem sightings got my attention, and that's when I joined the conservatory. So I'm really happy that you're interested in golems.
Oh.
Wow, he's like a whole different person when talking about his work.
In ancient times, golems were used by humans to combat hypogeans. There are even legends that suggest the goddess Dura created these golems.
Dura above. This is the canon that's always been passed down in the temple.
Blessed be Dura. However, what progress has been made in researching why they started to attack humans?
Whether they were created by Dura or humans, they were supposed to stop operating after the war.
Oh.
Now they've been reactivated and turned into terrifying golems targeting humans. The energy required to give them movement probably isn't simple.
How did this energy fall into the hands of the Adamant Syndicate?
Can human power really produce such extraordinary things?
The energy you're talking about, is it those strange gemstones? Mr. John, I have an idea. If we want to know more about strange gemstones from ancient artifacts, could there be people who know more information in the camp at the ruins?
That's right. If you want to investigate the golem's energy source, the scholars in that camp might provide some clues.
Great! I'm also heading that way. Shall we go together?
Wait, Faye. Don't act so impulsively all the time.
Faye's trying to become the main character
Cause
here.
trouble
Know your
again,
place.
Our hearts won't be able to handle it. The Moon God Temple excavation is at a critical stage. We can't let this affect the research. Esteemed Magister, could you take Faye with you?
I'd love to come with you. Please take me along. I can offer you gemstones as a reward. Just guide me on the way. So I can really come? Awesome!
I suppose we don't have much choice.
Finally, I'm about to rid myself of this kid.
This is a common thing in this game, or in this area, just saying the quiet bit out loud.
Well-behaved person.
She's that annoying. Oh, we got new hair. Yippee. I'm not a fan of it though. I'm just going to keep like the default model. But yes, I'd say that's going to be it for this video. We have started on the Remnant Peaks, having a great time. It's interesting. We'll see how it develops. I have no clue really on where this is headed. Just random characters from the Lightbearer region are kind of like appearing. So if you like this video, give us a like, comment, subscribe. All free ways to support future content. Really enjoying the game. And I will catch you all in the next one. Look after yourselves, be safe, be sound, and till next we meet.
Any trouble on this trip.
Hello everyone and welcome back to a long-awaited and long-delayed AFK Journey video. We are still with Faye, and judging by the sound of my voice you can tell that I'm not that cut up about leaving her behind, thankfully. And there might have been a little gap between this video and the last one. Problems with recording, who knows?
She's sticking to her.
Apologies if the story does seem a little bit disjointed. We did do a little bit of things off stream.
Well, Faye, you've escorted us a long way. Stay safe.
Temesia is filling in the blanks for everyone. She escorted us a long way, and that's all there is to it.
Tell you a little secret?
A secret?
I really like you, because you're really special. You know what I mean, right?
I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about.
Okay, this is a relationship I didn't think was going to happen.
On your plate. We're not really that close yet, so maybe I don't get how you're feeling, but since you're shouldering so many things by yourself, at least be kind to yourself, okay?
How random.
Thanks for caring. You're sweet, but I shouldn't wish for what I don't deserve.
That's a firm no, ladies and gentlemen. Temesia's like, absolutely not.
Peace. Take care on your journey, Faye. Don't worry about me.
Love is hard. Oh, look, the hearts and everything. Oh, this one. Atalanta, or whatever you call it. They could have just called her Atalanta. I don't know why they decided to put so many different phonics and stuff into her name.
Fancy seeing you here.
Good old Shippy, how I did not miss that voice.
Seems like you have friends from all over. You've got quite the connections.
Oh, I forgot Valen. Valen wasn't in the Dark Forest with us, so he's never met her before.
I could ask the same of you.
She's like Madam Web. She's connecting us all.
Goals at the moment. I'm pretty familiar
Pity
with
she's
this area.
useless in combat. Just saying.
Let me guess where you're going. Could you be heading to the ancient battlefield?
Potentially.
Wow! She got it correct on her first guess. So smart. You know it.
Get a room, you two. First Faye and Temesia, now Chippy and her.
For those who don't know me or
this is a very
let me reintroduce myself.
Charged
treasure
and
hunter at your
energized video.
The
Everyone's
road
just
to the
getting off
ancient
with each other.
battlefield is pretty long. How about traveling together? Let me be your guide.
A treasure hunter? What brings you to this archaeological site?
What else does a
I
treasure
wonder.
hunter do when visiting an archaeological site? You tell me.
What? How could you? An archaeological site is supposed to be for research. What's the difference between treasure hunting and theft here?
Oh, I suppose. But yeah, that was such a stupid question, Faye.
Your words are making me seem less classy. Don't mistake me for a thief.
You might not have the right to say something like that.
Ah, whatever. Just pretend I didn't say anything.
Hold on, I've got an idea. If she becomes our guide and travels with us, we can watch over her and prevent her from causing damage at the site.
This isn't appropriate. We should make our way to the ancient battlefield on our own, and let her do her own thing.
Are you sure your personal opinions aren't influencing your judgment, Temesia?
Personal opinions? Oh, they have history together.
Having me as a guide would make things much easier.
Huh? How do you know Temesia's name?
Seems our stiff Miss Knight and this treasure hunter might know each other. Or it might even be something more.
Captain Obvious.
But on another note, I agree with Atalanta. Investigating the golems will be difficult. Finding clues quickly is necessary to prevent civilians from being harmed.
That's true. But this atmosphere is really weird.
Who cares about saving people? I feel a bit icky with you two fighting.
Before, and the map is quite basic. Plus, I'm curious about what happened between these two ladies.
I knew it! You're the backbone of this group. From now on, let's take care of each other.
I'll support his decision.
Then
Good.
I'll head back.
Yeah, bye, Faye.
Please,
Why haven't you left
everyone,
already?
Keep an eye on this treasure hunter. Don't let her cause trouble in the ruins.
Or steal Temesia from you. You can be honest. Be honest, Faye. Right, so we have a miasma then to clear. And it shouldn't be too much of a problem. We don't really have encountered much. We are a bit over leveled, it must be said.
Big thanks to all of you
And
for helping out.
finito. New area uncovered.
Lucius, can we swap positions? I'll take the rear.
Now look what you've done, guys. Stop making Temesia so uncomfortable with your gossiping.
Thanks, Lucius. Now people miles away can hear you yelling.
Dura above. Temesia,
He's so tall as well. He's very funny, I like him.
The ancient battlefield is still quite a distance. It probably would be smart to rest before we travel the rest of the way. I know there's a camp up ahead. Let's take a breather there.
Sure, why not? Here we go. Better collect the money though beforehand.
Temesia, why did you suddenly lower your voice?
Just being cautious. Magister, could you double check the map and make sure we're going the right way?
Sure.
Is that so? It's a
I was like,
relief.
oh god, please don't tell me I have to actually examine where we're going because I'm kind of lost in this region.
Do you have something on your mind, Magister?
Okay, the volume and that
With
just
your
kind of
meticulous
disappeared
nature,
there.
You'd have done it yourself even if I didn't mention it, right? I brought it up for a reason. I don't trust Atalanta. Magister?
No,
Correct me if
you
I'm
don't
wrong.
say.
You seem to have quite a history with her and even received some of her goodwill. I trust your judgment. So when you suggested traveling with her, I didn't voice my objections. But I personally will never trust her.
Okay.
Because she has betrayed my trust.
You can't leave it there. Explain it.
I think that bringing up old issues will only disturb you. It's enough that you
Didn't stop you
understand
now.
my reasoning.
Okay.
You met Atalanta in the
Valen?
Dark Forest, right? I thought you had accepted her as a guide because you had a lot of faith in her. But I noticed you subtly checking the map earlier. Of course, of course. It's always reassuring to travel with you. You never miss any details. So, what's the deal? What really happened between Temesia and Atalanta?
We'll have to ask Shippy. I'm sure he'll know the story.
Okay. You're a pro at keeping secrets. You know what? It might be time I shared a story about my first love.
Dear Lord. Oh, come on, Japanese answer.
Curious, but since you won't tell me their
How
secret,
random.
I'm not going to tell you mine.
I did see like that they were trying to ask did like foreign script appear, so yes it did.
The Temesia and Atalanta thing? I swear I don't have a clue. I've been partnered with Temesia for quite a while. Back then, she'd been sent to Oakenfell to investigate a disturbance. But despite that, I don't know much about her friends, or even her enemies. Temesia holds herself to high standards and isn't exactly close to anyone. I genuinely want to look out for her, but it seems to backfire every time.
But
I
like
can
Lucius.
do better. Let me think about Temesia's past. Temesia's past. Oh! I just remembered something. You'd never guess this, but she used to lead the choir when she was young. But those days are long gone. When she first became a knight, she wasn't as reserved and serious as she is now. As her senior, I remember her being quite
This
loud.
is kind of
back
like
then,
a lore
always
dump, isn't
striving
it?
to keep up with training, and she was closer to everyone than she is now. I can't exactly remember when she began changing. Temesia started talking less and
Seem to
began
know an awful lot about
distancing herself
her,
from
even though you've only
everyone.
been
Perhaps it was
partnered
around
for
the
a
time
certain
when she
while.
was tasked with investigating the whereabouts of the Faith Stone.
Yeah, there we go.
At the end of the day, you can only rely on yourself, right?
This is true.
Is that really how you feel? I've seen you getting attention wherever you go. I almost thought you were the type who's always all smiles. But well, you asked me to be your guide, and yet you were still double-checking the map. It's really disheartening. You don't even trust me.
There's no winning in this part of the game.
Look, please trust me. No matter what doubts you have or what you've heard, it's better not to hastily conclude that I'm unforgivable.
Unforgivable? She hasn't done anything yet. I'm curious. Right, so I'm gonna get caught in the environment there.
It's already the dead of night. The old markers have been wrecked by the golems lately. I need to explore to figure out which way to go. Oh, but you guys aren't confident in letting me explore alone, huh?
Oh dear.
Especially you, Temesia. The way you're looking at me, it's like I'm about to bring back a bunch of bandits to attack here.
You should remember that I never wanted you to guide us on this journey.
Oh.
But now, since he has accepted you as a companion, I feel responsible for keeping an eye on you.
I bet looking at me is the last thing you want to do, huh?
It's unfortunate, but I have to. Because I'm more aware than anyone else here that you are not to be trusted.
Oh, for the love of God, get on with it.
Let's go then, Temesia.
I'll keep an eye on her. We'll be back shortly.
I really wish I could join them.
You just want to be part of the drama.
Hammy knows what's up.
Balin.
Hammy knows what's up. But they didn't return after a whole night. Okay, so now we have to go and follow them. Concerning. Like a Nuzlocke playthrough, we can't use them ever again, they're gone. Never to be seen from again. We are over level, so we can just pop all these enemies. Collect all that lovely gold.
Turn back, now.
Oh, here they are, here having a wee
You know
fight.
well enough that what I've shown you so far is just a warning.
We weren't worried or anything,
Why are you
ladies.
still in my way?
I'm begging you to pause. The Sun Temple poses grave risks for you. Why would you want to risk your life like this? Especially since I've seen you weak and near death before.
I'm much stronger now than before.
I know, but I can't help but feel concerned.
Don't get confused. Why do you think I said that to reassure you? You can't stop me. The past won't repeat itself. All along this journey, you've been complicating things. Atalanta, just let this go.
The tension between the two of them.
Come on. Who was in the middle of everything back then? Who's still stuck in a cycle of self-punishment with silly, strict rules?
That is what I deserve. I once neglected Dura, disregarding the rules of the Templar Knights. Now, it's time for me to make amends.
Fighting her? Oh my god. Seems a bit unfair.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me.
Good defense and offense.
This is a bit insane.
Big thanks to all of you for helping out.
How do we explain this now? We just kicked the crap out of you, but please help us find our way.
I broke the rules of the Templar Knights by letting you go. But now, Valen, please.
Huh? Me?
This is the suspect that stole the Faith Stone and escaped in the past due to my failure.
Oh.
Please take her back to Hollowstone for confinement.
What? That was Atalanta? So that's to say you acted that way back then because...
For the love of...
Sorry. But for such an important suspect, is Valen going to escort her alone? Considering how small he is...
Jeez, the shade is flying today.
My physique is a sanctuary relied upon by many beautiful ladies. Are you saying you have a problem with it?
No. Lucius, you should stay. Remember, our main task on this journey is to track down the golems.
But originally, wasn't it our task to protect the item in the Sun Temple? Once back in Hollowstone, I can lead the knights to your destination to reinforce...
Lucius, you said too much.
Item in the Sun
Yes.
Temple.
We were originally headed to the Sun Temple, but as this is an internal temple matter, I can't say more. Valen, don't worry. With me and Lucius around, we'll make sure he is safe.
That's quite the pledge. To be honest, I'm not sure if he even needs our protection most of the time. But I understand knights are always on about protecting stuff. Leave the suspect to me. I'll give the general the full report. Take care. See you later.
I'm still a bit stunned. Atalanta stole the Faith Stone?
Let's
Like,
not dwell on
it's a
this.
woman that you
We should
haven't
keep moving.
ever met, so why are you
Which
stunned?
direction do we go now?
Anyway.
Lucius, we're almost there. Keep everyone safe on this dangerous road.
Dun dun dun. Right, so we have Aaron or Valen.
Now, what seems to be the problem?
I don't know actually if this is... Oh yeah. Nope. You're so close.
By the title of the sword.
Usually it's always going to be third time's the charm of these things. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Oh no, maybe not. No. Oh no. What?
Yes, as you command. Now, what seems to be the problem?
And then we just have the smaller fella to ult then, or not to ult, to survive. GG, easy.
Just as I expected.
By the title of the swordsman.
Happy days. All these solo crucibles and stuff, like what's going on, lads?
Every sword is a witness.
Every sword is a witness. And as usual, we are massacring the countryside, stealing all of the resources, killing everything that moves. Wouldn't be surprised if I discover that I'm the villain in this game. We're crossing a bridge, so I'd imagine there's going to be like a miasma or something soon.
We were friends once. When I was young,
you had your opportunity to share. You threw it away. Don't want to hear about it now.
In a nearby temple choir. One day, as I sang in my stiff choir gown, I spotted a new face. A stray child. She was wandering around the temple. And that same day there was a theft. Without proof, they just locked her up.
Dun dun dun. So she might not have done it then.
Hard to believe now, isn't it? Atalanta was actually pretty timid. They held her in a regular room, but she was terrified. She wouldn't even touch the food they brought her. Except when she saw me, she suddenly
Doesn't sound like a guilty person,
"Hey,
then.
Get me out of this place. If it wasn't for your singing, I wouldn't be here." I felt really guilty. Listening to hymns isn't a crime. What happened to Atalanta was so unfair. That's when I aimed to become a knight. I didn't want that kind of thing to happen again. Clearly, I haven't done well enough.
You two must have been
What's the
really
proof of her
close.
stealing the stone, though?
We meant the world to each other.
Not the most compelling of relationships.
Got it. Go, my
Should we
friend.
put Aaron? Well, not Aaron, Brian. Yeah, the bird just whipping everyone. He's quite strong, isn't he?
Brilliantly done.
Even the voice as well. I'm like, oh. It's like butter. More chests. Puzzles. Light puzzles. Sure, we'll see if we can get it done quickly. Spin that round. Spin around the complete way, come on. There we go. That's quite easy. I will take the gems, diamonds and whatnot. Gladly.
Good defense.
And
offense.
Good stuff.
Big thanks to all of you for helping out.
You're very welcome. And there is our new area unlocked. So we must be getting close to the temple at this stage. Oh, we have to fight people again now. We're not as oh no, it's actually a story battle. All these robot golems, pretty cool animations. And a fan. Yeah, they don't last that long.
Victory is desired.
No holding back! Attack!
Good defense and offense.
Happy days.
This is our victory.
Hard to see what those dialogue boxes are.
No holding back!
Sometimes I wish they'd be voiced.
Good defense.
And offense. I hope Antandria is going to be in the Mauler region. She's so useful.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me.
A great victory. The glory of which belongs to each and every warrior.
So to do 2 more and then we get the big chest, and we might do it just because then we'll be able to wish on some more characters. Even though I think that like every time they release a character in this game, like unlike other gachas, it's very like don't really need these because
This is our victory.
I don't know. The content seems doable enough without Gaia shields. So they're still introducing new mechanics. Nearly done. And again, you're very welcome. Happy days. So we're just going to take all the plants, harvest all the wildlife. Solo Crucible.
I'll take the treasure.
Sure, we'll put you in, even though you've disappeared.
Hey! Over here!
Once you do it, she's not the quickest of clear times. But just she does have damage and control abilities, so if they all line up, her ult can kind of one-shot a lot of them. Yeah, but that one there, happy days.
The greatest treasure is victory.
New Waystone, we're a fan. We're gonna get a lovely wee region reveal. No, usually they always do like the little name and the little bit of music. So there's good golems here that you can talk to, which is nice. And we have a boulder puzzle. I don't like these ones where you have to kind of We obviously just have to move them out of the way so that the lights can hit each other. That's one done, and then we just have to move this one. That was quite easy, if I do say so myself. Just throw that back in. Demonstrate our enormous strength there. Furious Thief. Don't know why I'm talking to this champ. He's so beneath me right now. Right, so we have to go across the bridge.
Magister, look! There's a camp up ahead.
Ooh.
Chippy, aren't you tired? Me? Of course, I'm not tired at all.
Huh? Chippy's not tired. But Hammy, you're looking a bit out of breath.
Don't underestimate me.
Quit smoking, Hammy.
Totally go on. Magister Merlin is so kind.
Hold on. Look at the golems at the camp's entrance and those flags.
Can't see that far. She clearly is playing with an unlocked screen. And more fighting. This game is so violent, isn't it, lads?
No holding back! Attack!
Should be grand.
Well,
Victory is deserved.
Magister, those we just defeated seem to be...
Yeah, I was just thinking, what's the overall goal with the villains here? And it must be that the Syndicate are corrupting the golems to do their evil bidding.
Of the heroic order, Chippy, to clear them out for our Magister.
Looks like this is indeed the Adamant Syndicate's camp.
There are leftover golem parts here. Why do they look familiar?
Those monsters.
It's not the first time we've seen things related to golems in the Syndicate's camps.
Let's put our clues together and figure this out.
Or just destroy everything, as is the case, it seems.
This is our victory.
Tap
If the
to
previous
open or
Syndicate stronghold
hold.
was where they made the golem cores, then this camp is where they assemble the golems. It might be difficult to activate these golems that have been dormant for years. In order to get them to work, they've been conducting a lot of experiments.
So, they picked this place because the ancient battlefield has the most sleeping golems?
Yes. They let these
Clever, I
golems
suppose.
wander the ruins without considering the harm they might cause to nearby
Was it explain what the golems, where they came from? There must have just been like some sort of
the so-called
the Genshin Impact,
successful
like
pieces,
Conria
for now are
kind
only
of
sent
ancient
to
technology.
specific places to cause harm. I can't believe the Syndicate would go to these lengths.
They are evil after all, Temesia, so I can myself believe it. Scornful woman.
I'd much rather be doing something else right now.
Miss, may I know what you're carrying?
Just contraptions I'm assembling. Let me tell you, the stuff I'm assembling isn't that powerful.
That's
Nowhere near as
Rowan's
strong
voice
as our
actor.
bosses.
Is her boss part of the Adamant Syndicate?
No way! My amazing master was born under a blood moon. The first under the long night. He is the dictator of gold, king of silver hair, and lunar wild wolf. Don't disrespect the great Mauler wild wolf. Don't you know anything, you ignorant peasant?
The the dialogue here is a bit odd.
Country bumpkins.
I've always kind of just wondered, like, why do they fill time with like useless dialogue? Like,
Sir,
this game hasn't been that
doing?
bad with it, but
Are you blind? I'm assembling golems.
Is the Adamant Syndicate forcing you to do this?
Forcing me? Ha! I get good money for each golem. Now get lost. Don't slow down my work.
Magister Merlin, even though we've confirmed the connection between the Adamant Syndicate and the Golem's revival, there are still some mysteries left unsolved.
Dun, dun,
like
dun.
that guy with the super long title the lady just mentioned?
And how they're bringing the Golems back on such a large scale, and why they control them.
well, that is true.
Exactly! What's driving those golems? And what are the Adamant Syndicate up to? That's what we need to know.
Do you think it might be linked to the Faith Stone? Admittedly,
Come on,
the
plot
Adamant
armor.
Syndicate
Come on, plot
using
direction.
The Faith Stone to reactivate the Golems isn't out of the question.
Teaches your ways, Temesia.
Right. If Atalanta is tied to the Adamant Syndicate, it makes sense. It's definitely suspicious. Temesia caught Atalanta back then, but she didn't have the Faith Stone on her.
I
If
doubt
she
she's
took the
connected
Faith
to the
Stone
Syndicate.
and gave it to the
Or as in
Adamant
working for
Syndicate.
them. She's probably connected to them, but not
Impossible.
working for them.
I haven't seen her in years.
And if she is, more
I don't
power
know
to
where
her.
Atalanta has been,
Get the
who she's
coin,
met, or
buy
what
the
she's
shoes.
done. But I just know she would never do something like that. She might never fully trust others.
Okay, this flip-flopping now
Even
between I
who she
hate
saw as
you,
a close
can't talk
friend,
about it.
was
Okay,
betrayed by
now
her.
you know,
But she would never hurt anyone.
now she would,
innocent.
now she would never do anything bad. Make up your mind.
Yes! Atalanta has been supportive of us from the start. She couldn't be a villain.
If Atalanta knew how much trust you have in her, I wonder how she'd react.
What's with this sentimental atmosphere?
Well, at least Lucius kind of gets it.
I know your sole purpose here is to investigate the golems. Now that we've figured out the Syndicate are the culprits, you could go back. But I have this gut feeling that the Syndicate's intentions aren't as straightforward as they seem. To put it bluntly, I'd like you to come to the Sun Temple with me. Yes. Actually, our squad's original task was to respond to the Sun Temple's plea for help and safeguard the Faith Stone. And we ran into the golems controlled by the Syndicate as we traveled towards the Sun Temple. Could that really be a coincidence?
Dun, dun, dun.
What? Could it be that the Adamant Syndicate is plotting to go after sacred objects? That's gotta be it! Magister, would you be willing to go to the Sun Temple with us?
Thank you. I'm fully aware that the Temple's interests aren't your concern. I'll take it as a personal favor from you.
Even though we have a pressing matter, better do this crystal defense real quick. Not too bad. These ones aren't crystal defense aren't too bad. They're easy enough to get done.
My servant and fight for me.
And third stage nearly done. voila.
Well, victory is deserved.
Victory is deserved, lads. Jesus, there's loads of these.
No holding back! Attack!
Frenzied blade!
This is our victory.
Finally, Cece has been dethroned as the voice line queen. All for a chest. I suppose we go through another bridge. Get stuck in the environment because why not? Come on, confusing layout. So these Groglins are peaceful, it would seem. Help it make sense. Just gonna get this gold. Never know when you could run out of gold. A few more fights before we get to the temple, I'd imagine.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me.
Good defense
And
offense. Well, victory is deserved.
happy days.
No holding back! Attack!
Frenzied blade!
I wish there was like a randomized button that like your team just was random if you're
Big thanks to all of you for helping out!
just so that you could see different animations and stuff. Read on and open the shower chest. It'll be worth it, lads. We'll get like 5 stars in a row from it. We're just going to cut a few of those fights because they do get a bit repetitive, and I suppose probably for everyone's interest not to see the same thing all the time without a little bit of movement on the world map.
No holding back! Attack!
I say as we probably enter 6 fights in a row, but I will in future maybe cut out 1 or 2 that don't really offer too much. These are just kind of going through the motions because, again, as I have always said, I am a bit over leveled, lads.
Victory is deserved.
But we will take all the coins, all the gold, and the books that these fights give us. We'll be grateful for them at some point, no doubt. And Strange, so Strange Maul, alright, so this is your man that they were talking about. So it's not really the Adamant Syndicate, I don't think, that we have to be worried about.
This is our victory.
I think his name is Shakirr or something.
Hey! Are you trying to steal my opponents away?
Come on, Wolverine.
Leave those golems alone! Why are you disrupting my combat training?
This guy
That Lord Franz again.
Reasonable. We were just being kind.
I apologize. We just happened to notice the situation and misunderstood.
I'm not interested in your excuses. But since you've interrupted me, as an apology, train with me. You'd better not hold back.
Definitely not.
No holding back! Attack!
Don't worry, your delivery's coming up.
He's not really putting up much of a fight, is he, lads? Yeah, he's just getting whammed on. Wham bam, thank you. Bam. And Shanae.
Well,
victory is sorry, I'm constantly like, I'm like, it's like a choir when I hear her say that. It's like a trigger.
That was a nice warm-up. I suppose you're worthy of my recognition. My name's Shakirr.
Hello,
Let
Shakirr.
me share something that might please
Shakirr.
Meeting such a powerful individual here. Oh, you've piqued my interest. I'm up for sparring with you again to enhance our combat skills. I'm looking forward to our next meeting. If you guys survive.
Wait, what does that mean?
If we cross paths again, you'll figure it out.
Oh dear.
Now, farewell!
Don't worry, your delivery's coming up.
Frenzy blade. A great victory, the glory of which belongs to each and every.
And crystal defense, just so we remember that the world doesn't need saving on any quick time frame.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me.
Well, victory is deserved.
Victory is deserved. There, saying it again. I should get like a CC swear jar anytime I say her voice line. I just like donate €1 to something or something.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me.
Big thanks to all of you for helping out.
You're very welcome. More chests. Let's just raid Shakirr's camp.
No holding back. Attack!
Well, victory is deserved.
Here we go. And we didn't say it. A victory for us. Right, so we just have to leave the thief camp and more of a waystone. And we're going to skip that for the simple fact that we don't want to be seeing 10 different fights for one chest, even though we've just fallen into another combat here. But we'll try and keep the flow because we're nearly towards the end of the temple, so or reaching the temple, I think. So we won't delay the drama any longer.
Well, victory is deserved.
Happy days. Now I know it's not like the Dark Forest or Hollowstone, but it's still a lovely environment, isn't it? It's lovely described or designed. Lovely old forest. Okay, so I have to collect these little sprite thingies in the time allotted. Hopefully there's no battle or something in between. Oh, there we go. Easy enough chest. A lot of light receptor things there. We will do it later though. I'm not the best person to be explaining these things anyway, to be honest, because it takes me ages to problem solve them. And we've met another bridge and a miasma. So we obviously have to do this to progress. Got a load of gems as well.
Don't worry, your delivery's coming up.
Frenzied blade.
Brutus, the ledge.
Well, victory.
But still CCA's the starring role. And there we go, new area unlocked. So this looks like a camp again. We will follow through these golden breadcrumbs. There's no crystal defense, which, you know, listen lads, we'll do it. These aren't too bad. There's a little bit more of a strategy, I suppose, involved, or a little bit of drama. That's wave 1 done. For some reason we have Smokey. Happy days.
The experiment was a total success.
Come on, experiment. Say the Graveborn section is going to be insane. Wonder who'd be the guide, Sylvie or something. So it's an elite challenge. We'll see how quickly we can actually get this done. 30 health bar.
No holding back. Attack!
We're not actually getting through it, lads. Unless we just have to survive.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me.
Big thanks to all of you for helping out.
And lovely old chest.
Good defense and offense.
These golems have no threat to us and our power.
Well, victory is deserved.
Some of the level design is great, isn't it? This seems like an official camp of sorts. Oh, come on, cutscene. Right. The corrupt creature thing a little bit later.
Done well.
Usually takes ages to get a partner.
To meet me again.
Why, hello,
That's a strange way to
Shakirr.
put it.
Don't forget my warning. This place is far from simple. If you want to know more, let your strength do the talking.
We already kicked your arse
He
Oh,
before.
obviously wants to tell us. He just has to have one more battle.
Here we go. And we're flying through you, Shakirr. GG easy.
As we agreed, ask anything and I will answer.
Did we agree with
But
that?
first, tell me your name. Ah, I'll remember that.
So, Shakirr, please answer the Magister's question sincerely.
I'll keep my word. They hired me, but this isn't their turf. This place is mine. It was claimed by these claws of mine. Seen my crew? The Syndicate hired them, but not a single one of them can match me. So they just do general mundane tasks assigned by the Syndicate. I came from the Ashen Wastes to train and grow stronger. Before I met you, the golems were my best sparring partners.
Ah, so he's
And
not a
though they
villain.
often got damaged, there were always more around.
It sounds like all of this is part of the conspiracy by the Adamant Syndicate, but their real goal is still a mystery. Shakirr, can we speak to your crew?
Sure,
Crew.
but I should warn you if you want to fight them. They're pretty weak.
I promise you, we only want to
Pretty
ask
weak.
them questions.
All right. Hey, you lot! Over here!
Boss? You calling for us?
Yeah, these folks are opponents I respect. You'd better answer their questions truthfully. And as for me, let me clean up a bit. My claws and fur got dirty during the battle.
Well, lads, I'd say that will be it for today. We've done an awful lot. Mainly we got back into AFK Journey, which is a great thing. There's a brand new patch on the horizon, and sure, we need to get our skates on to unlock everything and get all up to speed on the story. So with these gacha games, I always take my time to be like, oh, better not rush through everything so we have nothing else to do, but we do need to pull our socks up. But as always, if you've enjoyed this video, always appreciate the views, the clicks, the likes, drop us a comment, subscribe to the channel, great free way of supporting future content. And until next time, we will have more Remnant Peaks coming for your eyes, ears and nose very soon. Till then, take care. Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK Journey video. We are plowing through the Remnant Peaks. And we are on part 3 already, just after meeting Shakirr. And yeah, fleecing him for intel by beating up all his clan members. So really enjoying this part of the story. We are slowly going to the temple with Lucius and Temesia. I have my coffee in hand. But yes, we're a little bit over leveled, so I don't think there's going to be much in terms of difficulty. But sure, listen, we always await to be surprised with these things. So we shall take these chests, we shall leave Shakirr's camp, and more crystal defense, because you know how fun this mode is. Said no one ever.
And fight for me.
Yes, Cecia doing Cecia things. Excuse me. And we're going to hope to finish the Remnant Peaks in this video. Ambitious. I'm not entirely sure how much longer is left in the quest. Could be plot twists, could be several different parts, but I think we're towards the end of it because of the way the map has been revealed. I have a sneaking suspicion.
Well, victory is deserved.
So victory is deserved as always. And we'll skip the little campfire scene because, to be honest, because it's not dialogued, I'm not that interested in listening to it. Sue me. I'm sure if there was anything lore essential, it would have compelled us to listen. But since it hasn't, we're not gonna do it. So let's keep going on. We have our old Mauler trope going on. Oh, I think we're coming to an old temple, I think. We're just gonna get rid of all these old golems.
No holding back. Attack!
Happy days, Brutus doing Brutus things. Doing his little Garen swings.
Well, victory is deserved.
Happy days. And a wee chest for our troubles. We're delighted with life. Doesn't seem to be much here, they're just NPCs. Which we shall ignore.
I think this is a good spot to rest.
The fact that they're like in matching little armors of theirs.
Resting after a long journey feels amazing. Besides the travel, I've been thinking about everything that has occurred, and some things are puzzling.
Oh?
It seems reactivating the golems was just their temporary goal. But I can't figure out the link between the golems and their plan concerning the Sun Temple. Before we left, we received a plea for help from the Sun Temple.
Why is she only
But
telling us
since
this
the portal
now?
was destroyed, we had to rush from Hollowstone. And about the sacred items in the Sun Temple. It's strange. Considering Soleil has long fallen, why would there still be sacred items there? Regardless, the Adamant Syndicate's objective appears to revolve around these sacred items. And it seems they've been planning for quite some time.
Dura above, I'm nervous as it is. Let's all calm down. The more anxious we are,
Okay.
the more we must focus and conserve our strength.
Right. I can't afford to panic at this point. Magister, Lucius, you both should rest. We can talk about other matters tomorrow. I'll keep watch and pray.
Oh, here she is herself.
What price are you willing to pay?
Am I dreaming?
Oh.
Atalanta, why are you here?
This isn't a dream. I'm here, in the flesh. How many times must I say it? The past was my sin, not yours. But even if I were given another chance, I would make the same choice.
Are you still refusing to tell me the truth from back then?
You know I don't want to talk about it. Why do you keep asking?
This is serious, Atalanta. Ever since I became a knight, I pledged to
Temesia is
protect
nice and all, but this is getting a
Until
bit
this
kind of
day,
like
I've followed the strictest
Human
laws of
voice
the
line.
temple. Yet, I'm still
Can barely hear her, please. Put a bit of feeling into your delivery kind of
I'm just
territory.
as despicable as the worst scoundrel in this world. I willingly betrayed the grace of the goddess.
Ugh.
I let you go that time. But you know, I don't regret it either. Given another chance,
Oh.
I'd make the same choice. But
Oh.
I must make amends. To ensure my redemption isn't in vain, Atalanta, just tell me the truth.
That's a good way of getting the truth. Just tell me. Oh. Oh, it's your man, Dionel, or whatever you call him.
What are you doing here?
I arrived at an interesting moment.
Oh, dear
Or
Lord.
should I
They're all
say,
through the scenery,
an
aren't they?
Unfortunate one. I should have brought my harp. Doesn't this situation feel like it needs a musical accompaniment?
Dear Lord.
What's that noise?
Who woke Chippy up?
Huh? Is that Atalanta? Weren't you sent back to Hollowstone?
Can they not see the strikingly naked man in front of them?
Had to be here. She's the leading lady in this comedy show.
Huh?
That's obviously Brian's voice actor, I think.
Comedy. Hold on, is that Archon Diurnal?
Of course, I'm also an important spectator in this comedy. Comedies don't always mean pure laughter. But by Dura, surely it won't turn into a tragedy. However, this fantastic act has concluded. Call me for the next scene.
He's obviously the fella who threw that spear at the very start into the golem, so...
Your acquaintance vanished suddenly. Is everything okay?
Atalanta.
Your acquaintance. I think he's a bit important.
The question is how you're even here.
After returning to Hollystone, Valen went to report to the general. And he underestimated me.
Oh.
It's laughable that he thinks a few militiamen from Hollystone could possibly keep a watch on me.
What a silly Billy.
Come on. It was you guys who insisted on making things tough for me in the first place. Additionally, my role as your guide isn't over yet. I still have to escort you to the Sun Temple.
Huh? You're willing to lead us to the Sun Temple all of a sudden? Last time you even used force to stop Temesia.
Because Temesia packs quite a punch, and I didn't want to get hit again, alright? Even though I'm a suspect in the theft of the Faith Stone, I've been with you guys all this time. I haven't done anything to hurt you.
In fact, she's done the opposite. She's saved us a few times.
Who's to say it can't happen again? So, let me tag along with you. And what about you, my stubborn knight? What do you think?
I will leave it up to you to decide. Yes, Atalanta did save my life. When I first became a knight, I was
all this
weak.
backstory gradually
After a
revealed.
battle with a
This
monster that
makes
left
no
me
sense
severely injured, I fell
sequenced
into a
twice.
coma. When I woke up, Atalanta was there. I then found out that she went through a lot to find a magical potion that saved me.
Okay.
And then
We're
after
towards
I
the end of
recovered,
this, and this like
my
backstory's
first
been
task
revealed.
was to chase the suspect of the Faithstone theft.
Why bring up these old tales out of the blue?
Just pondering. For
Just
someone
pondering.
like me,
Pondering out loud.
unable to let go of personal feelings.
Excuse me.
Becoming a sinner is inevitable.
Excusez-moi.
I shouldn't have let personal feelings
Miss
interfere,
Scusi.
going against the goddess's will.
So this is kind of the vegetative state of AFK Journey, where you're like, okay, there's like a 30-minute cutscene here. Thank God for autoplay, and we can just listen to it.
Please, allow us to have another private conversation.
Let's just run around here. Let's just have a few fights with different beasts. Solo Crucible. Do I add someone with
Potions for sale. Buy 4, get 1 free.
Muriel? I presume it's just to give her energy so she can blast them.
Fly, my beautiful flames.
She didn't really do much, did she? I suppose she did in her own way. They're healing up, aren't they? Do we have enough time? Happy days.
Sorry, did I burn everything down?
You burned everything down. Good old Muriel. Oh, how we miss you. We'll fight all these bad boys, I suppose, on a different date. Oh, there's a nice chest. We might take the elite challenge just so we can get the chest. Never know when we want to do temple and get new characters.
Come out
We're pretty strong, so it's actually not much of an elite challenge or a challenge at all. Rowan's just very good at keeping everyone alive, isn't he? Even though he's got kind of like not the best healing, he's still enough. Even though I hated him at the start of the game, I have warmed on him. He's proven his use.
Big thanks to all of you for helping out.
Happy days. Now we are looking for entrance into the Sun Temple, I think. This is where things get a little bit confusing because we're looking at the map and oh, maybe it's down here. We just had to hit that first and then here. Come on, sequence. Voila, lovely steps. So, a lovely atmospheric tunnel. We live, we love. Oh, a bit of a lag there. We will fight these guys at another date. Shipment invoice. So this is obviously the Adamant Syndicate trying to build or repair all the old golems.
No holding back. Attack!
Well, victory is deserved.
Happy days. Okay. Transport log. Yeah, okay, so not too bogged down on that whole thing. We will see if we can get this chest before we go for the old exploration and gems and essence and gold and books and everything and diamonds. I love how I'm running faster than Temesia, who is on a mount. These long legs.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me. Well, victory is deserved.
And we continue on replication notes. So yeah, they're trying to copy the army of golems. We're already in the quest area. Debugging notes. Okay. Can't go by there.
It appears that this is...
Exactly! The Adamant
Yes.
Syndicate utilizes this space
Exactly.
to transport the assembled golems. By Dura, but why would they do this?
He's basically replaced Chippy and Hammy. Oh, we got like a bag. Come on, costume change. Oh, not you. Trying to get it out. Runes and Tales complete. So there's still a bit more to Remnant Peaks, it would seem. Ah. Oh, now we can go down this bridge. Very nice. Very nice wee animations. Oh, a miasma. So we have another biome within the area to ignore because we're not really doing much chests or fighting. Trying to focus.
Well, victory is deserved.
At that moment, this one, hip lady. Lady, what do you call your one from Resident Evil? The vampire one. Tall lady. Lady Demestrue. I butchered her name there. Studied French for 5 years, can't speak a word of it now. Studied Irish for 20 years, can barely speak a word of it now.
For me.
No holding back! Attack!
Happy days.
Well, victory is deserved.
Victory is deserved.
Hold on. I hear something up ahead.
Ah ha ha! Well done! Being alert is a strong trait. We meet again, my worthy opponent. You keep showing up in front of me. Do you miss sparring with me? How thrilling! Ha ha ha! Come to my camp.
Come on, again, back to his camp. I love how like this is turned into the Shakirr show.
I have a feeling that what you're seeking might be found with me.
Suppose we have to do what the man says.
No holding back! Attack!
Don't worry, your delivery's coming up.
So we're just going through the motions here, ladies and gentlemen. You're very welcome. I don't even know much damage she does, really, to be honest. She's like the only 5-star that's kind of been released. Well, Vela, I suppose, but yeah, Vela's just like insane, whereas Alsa's just kind of a bit more niche, I suppose. Atalanta will put you in. It's your moment to shine. Usually these are always like control things, but she's not really doing much damage, is she? There's 2 done. The rest aren't really that grouped. We may be having to go to Erin. I would say we probably will. She's not doing much damage. Actually, she's ulting pretty quickly for some reason. And missing her ult very spectacularly there. Who was she aiming? Aiming for someone in the next level. Okay, she proved us wrong. 34 seconds on the clock.
Treasure is victory.
Shakirr, I've got orders from higher up.
Proud broker.
You're to start guarding the camp's gates and prevent outsiders from getting near the Sun Temple.
Oh, is he working for the Syndicate? Maybe I was asleep this whole time.
Huh? Outsiders? Shakirr? Who are they?
They're my respected adversaries, possessing power beyond typical golems.
Huh? Are you defying the Adamant Syndicate's orders?
Dun dun dun. Because this is where the clash comes. We should be fine. I don't see anything of insaneness on their team, so we'll just keep it simple. We do have to fight with Shakirr though, I'm just realising that now we don't have a healer. So let's just hope that we can kill him before before needing to recover. Right, so I suppose then we have to talk to Shakirr himself. We'll take out this guy first though, because I think there's a chest behind him. I'm like a magpie.
No holding back! Attack!
Well, victory is deserved.
Ah, my friend. You're too good at stealing the limelight. One day we'll settle the score. And don't expect me to go easy on you.
Not now, Magister. We don't have time for this. We need to head to the Sun Temple as soon as possible.
Huh. What a letdown. But the Sun Temple? During this journey, you might encounter the big guy before me.
Big guy? What's that?
In the jungle, the strong are big and the weak are small. The big guy is apparently much stronger than regular golems. All I can say is it's even more colossal than you can imagine. Just imagining facing that thing ignites my fighting spirit! Ha ha ha!
Shakirr, thank you for the information. We'll be cautious.
No need for thanks. There's a camp ahead where I encountered the big guy once. Stay safe until we meet again! Ha! Don't underestimate me!
So Shakirr's, what was he? He's just like an early teaser for the Mauler region? Slash a syndicate agent, maybe? For shame, what is he at? I've never actually really used him. Him and that other fella, I can't even remember his name. The other controllable Mauler with the hood. Never used them.
This is our victory.
So we're not that over leveled that we can't just pop enemies, which is a shame, lads. But sure, what can you do? You're very welcome. I'm just going to keep answering my characters back.
defense and offense.
Quick, more earth!
Why is Smokey oh, okay, for the... Because it's a different setup. It's a crystal. It's like, why is Smokey here? Usually it just take you by surprise. We're just going through the motions here. This is just kind of like a defense one, I think, so we just have to outlast everything. This is taking ages, apologies all. We're all growing old together in this video.
Well, victory is deserved.
All this combat, all this needless fighting. We might skip through a few of the fights if I do accidentally click on them, because we'll just be here all day doing the same animations. But yes, we're going uphill now. Lovely chest, unguarded. I'm a fan. Oh, another chest unguarded. The game heard me. Removed the enemies ahead of time. It's a current posting that we never check on stream. It's a pretty big place, isn't it? A lot of golems. Here we go. Here's who we have to talk to. Must be an Adamant Syndicate person. These are story fights, so we can't but fight these.
For me.
No holding back. Attack! Big thanks to all of you for helping out.
Suppose we just have to clear out the old syndicate, maybe?
Well, victory is deserved.
Crystal. Or Crucible, sorry. Soul Crucible.
I'll take the treasure. That's the deal.
Shall we go with Atalanta? She might do it. Ooh. Yes. Was there any ever doubt?
This treasure is victory.
out, my servant, and fight for me.
Fight for me.
Well, victory is deserved.
That underground passage was used to transport golems. Therefore, Magister Merlin, we might have been too late.
They must have already taken the giant golem to the Sun Temple. We need to hurry there.
I can feel something calling me. Everyone, follow me!
I suppose we will. We'll have to. An elite challenge. Come on, elite challenge. One of these days, these are going to actually kick my arse and I won't know what to do. I'll go into hibernation and level up for like a month like I did before.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me.
And there she goes.
Big thanks to all of you for helping out.
So we'll skip on ahead up to these stairs, which is where I presume the... Oh, not the final miasma, I think, of the area. So we better unlock it.
Well, victory
Happy days.
is deserved.
So this is an even more elaborate temple, which I presume is the Sun Temple. We're going to go and get that wee gold item because I don't think they show up on the map, or if they do, I've never really bothered to pay attention to them. There's another one. Sneaky, sneaky, we need to get the gold. Oh wow, Sun Temple. Looks nice. I think this is where the Abyss trials are as well, so I'm kind of happy that we finished and got to this point where we can kind of unlock more stuff. Come on, cutscene. Oh, there's priests. And I look like one.
Please stop.
Cautious acolyte. I love the little kind of like adjectives they sneak in with these character
It
descriptions.
seems you're conducting a ritual involving sacred objects. Dura above.
Dura
I am
above.
Templar Knight Temesia, here on orders. Wait, what is this black rift in the ground?
Is that glowing stone the sacred object we're meant to protect? What kind of ritual is this? Temesia, have you ever seen
I won't say anything inappropriate.
That glowing stone.
They could be working with the Syndicate.
But we found out the Faith Stone was taken by Atalanta, and then the Faith Stone was missing. More importantly, Temesia,
So
your
she didn't
chest is
steal it.
glowing.
Let's not dwell on that. Hey, you there! What's happening with this dark rift?
I don't see any reason to respond to someone rude like you.
You'd better
Cautious
answer me,
acolyte is a
acolyte.
shady one.
I won't hesitate to use my arrows to get you to talk.
As I said, the Sun
Shoot
Temple
first,
is
ask
currently
questions
holding
later,
a
go for it.
crucial ceremony. Please, step aside.
Please, everyone calm down. Since you requested aid, I presume you wouldn't object having more people come to help. And as for these people, I vouch for them as a Templar Knight. They're trustworthy allies. Please, share the necessary information with us so we can assist in Dura's will.
Let me talk to them. Templar Knight Temesia and Templar Knight Lucius, we do indeed need help. The Sun Temple is where the goddess Dura sealed away Hypogeans in the past.
Oh, so yeah, they're not going to be too pleased, I'd say. Ah, they're gonna like
During the
unlock a
Divine War,
Hypogean here.
Dura sealed the Hypogeans in the abyss to protect the people of this land. But as time passed, these dark rifts began showing up in various places. To prevent Hypogeans from breaking Dura's seal, we carried the Faith Stone to try and mend the rift.
Oh, they're good.
However, the rift is too powerful. We can only temporarily stall its growth.
Sounds like a job
To
for
stop the
Merlin.
rift from expanding and to protect the Faith Stone from anyone who may come to seek it, we requested the assistance of the Templar Knights.
Understood. We'll fulfill our duty.
So the Black Rift on the ground harbors a Hypogean? Hammy, if you're scared, hold Chippy's hand.
I'm not scared. And your head's shaking too.
Aww.
Chippy's not shaking.
I wish you could use them. I wish you could get like copies and build them up. Oh dear. We have to go inside. Definitely not going to be trouble here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final act. How do you like my new little pet?
What are you doing?
Don't worry. When it wakes, it'll tell you itself.
Oh dear. Oh man. It's very cool. This is going to be quite the conundrum. Very cool.
For sale. Buy 4, get 1
We're
free.
going to plan this. Do we have to use Temesia? I doubt she's going to be able to do much.
Good defense and offense.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me.
So this is really cool, isn't it? These kind of bosses. And Rowan's dead, so I'm hoping beyond hope that maybe this is all part of the plan and that we have to lose, maybe.
Sorry. I did my best,
Ugh.
but I couldn't protect everyone properly.
No, you couldn't.
The giant golem is too powerful. We need something on the same level to counter it.
Seems like the odds are against us. Should we retreat or call for reinforcements? You can hand me over to the temple in exchange for more reinforcements. I promise I won't stray this time.
I won't leave. I swore to Dura. I'll atone for any sins, be they mine or yours. The Faith Stone has become my sin. But this time, I have to do what's right.
So honorable.
My heart?
Is there any point in bringing that up now?
I don't think his words are meaningless. I've been chasing after the Faith Stone for years. Faith Stone? My heart? The Faith Stone is in my heart.
Oh. What? She's going Super Saiyan. Seems painful.
Stop! Temesia!
Come on, Raiden Shogun. Oh.
In Dura's name,
You don't know why she has a mount to carry that thing
Fall back
around.
into oblivion. Vile construct. Ah! Ah!
Temesia! Temesia, this isn't right. Why?
Why?
You
She's
still
not
have to
dead.
suffer. Why? Why? She could have chosen not to be a Templar Knight. She wouldn't have ever been in danger. But she chose to be a knight. She's so selfless. She gave her all to protect more people. Your goddess, Dura. If she exists, why would she treat her most devoted follower this way?
Dura above. I beg
Dura above. Dura is like Misate, just not really in the game, is she? She doesn't give a rat's arse about her devoted followers. We'll have to have a word with her. Suddenly a strange woman's voice echoes in your ears. Familiarity rushes between you, rushes over you.
Temesia.
Oh.
Hold steadfast in guarding your heart.
A familiar voice, so we must know Dura then on like a personal level.
And for
as
me
Merlin.
too.
Dura?
I wonder at some stage will these be like recruitable characters or something.
Merlin, you'll face a trial too. It's not me testing you.
Okay, so she's actually more powerful than us if she's saying she's not testing us.
I believe in you. And your heart.
Okay, Dura. Test accepted, whatever it may be. So we'll go over to Temesia,
Temesia!
who it seems has survived.
Goodness. I mean, whew, you're okay. Stop making him worry so much. How are you feeling now? Just so you know, if you hadn't woken up, I was gonna steal the Fate Stone.
Oh yeah, because she didn't steal it, so she needs an apology, I think.
Saying things like that in front of a Templar Knight. Should I pretend I didn't hear that?
Why does it feel like Temesia's become much more livelier, even though she just went through a life-threatening experience?
Sorry. I tried to lighten the mood, but I guess cracking jokes still isn't my forte. I'm okay.
Not
now.
at all.
No need to worry about me. Illucia didn't do anything else after I collapsed, did she?
Oh no! She's disappeared!
This is... He mentioned she might be up to something.
Why was no one watching her? Oh no, she's disappeared.
We have to stop her as soon as possible.
So I suppose we do have to like hightail her through this portal, maybe? So we're back out here, having to fight the acolytes now, it would seem. Who, it turns out, we're working for the Syndicate. So Cece's gonna just lay waste to an entire cult of them. Oh, we're actually fighting Illucia now.
Don't worry, your delivery's coming up.
Wonder would she be a recruitable character if they have these kind of animations for her. She's very slow moving, isn't she? I love the cats with the cape.
Well, victory is deserved. You servants of Dura have actually forced my hand. I'll show you what happens when you meddle with me!
Watch out! Ha!
Oh. Oh dear. She's getting absorbed.
What? That rift? Swallowed Illucia?
This taboo magic.
Taboo magic, I love
horrifying. She probably didn't expect this outcome.
it. Well, judging from the smile, she's happy with it.
She thought she was in charge, but she turned out just to be a pawn. What a tragic story.
A relatable story, though. The hat. Oh, Beryl.
Fresh air. It's been a while. Whoops. I almost forgot to introduce myself. I am known as Beryl. Nice to meet you, Magister Merlin.
Nice to see him appear. Let's go chat to him.
Hello, hello. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the clown, Beryl, here to entertain. Anything
Love
interesting
him. I think
happened
actually I've
in the last
unlocked
few
him, but I've
millennia?
never used him.
I've been trapped for far too long.
So who knows what he does?
Magister, he must be a Hypogean, since he came from the Hypogean rift.
I love that
told you
conclusion.
I'm a clown. Stop getting hung up on labels. Why can't you just enjoy my show? Your expression changes when you talk about Hypogeans. That makes me sad. Have you heard the joke about the sad clown going to the doctor and the doctor prescribing him medication? The prescription was the liver of a chubby hamster taken while it's alive. Ah, I bet it would be quite delicious.
This has gone into a dark territory already, hasn't it?
No way! Protect me!
Protect me.
Then, are you planning on cooking your hamster, plating it, and serving it to me? No. Then I'd rather not eat it. You sure know how to spoil the mood. I admit you've piqued my interest. Magister Merlin, I'm beginning to take quite a liking to you. I might even perform exclusively if you can afford it.
How did you know his identity?
Everyone seems to be able to pick me out as from a crowd that I'm Merlin.
It looks like there's
It's
nothing
becoming less
exciting
impressive now.
happening here. If there's no fun, this clown is gonna take off.
Stop! We Templar Knights vowed to guard Dura and her people. No Hypogeans shall escape us and wreak havoc on the world.
It feels like nothing has changed. Even after all this time, the world is still full of boring people.
So we have to fight him now. So this could be the shortest cameo in AFK Journey history, or I suspect he's just going to run away after it. Everyone's slow moving. He's going to be power crept though. He's not like this when you play him yourself.
Face your punishment.
This is slow as hell. I suppose it is the story thing with the Diana and it's showing up just as a plot device.
Run through everything.
Come on, at least let us do double speed. Oh, look at the fear. Was that Scarlita as well? Who was not introduced.
Burial's appearance actually caught the attention of 2 Celestials.
Oh, here we go.
It's nice to see you all again, but now is not the time to linger.
Yeah, what were you doing, Diana, while this was all happening?
A Hypogean. I can't say I'm close to Scarlita, but one thing's certain, she won't let Burial off easy.
I beg to differ, I'm sure he's going to be a problem for us.
The rift was only open for a brief time. There shouldn't be another Hypogean
Until the next patch.
But there might be some Hypofiends sneaking out. Be prepared, especially you, Magister Merlin.
I'm always prepared. Excuse you.
Do you really? Right now, the world needs your strength. If the Hypogeans come forth, the same tragedies of the past might repeat. It's time to manipulate the strands of fate and prevent a sorrowful tune. This must also be what Dura hopes to see. I believe in you. It's not just me, it's also Dura's will. What's concerning isn't just this place, but if the other Hypogeans in the rift are getting restless. Good wine, beautiful people, all the laughter and joys of the world. I'm afraid the good days might be over from now on. Farewell, Majesty.
Get out. He's speaking to you. You talk so slowly. Oh, we got a nice like rise from League of Legends back. We'll go away from the Acolyte and go back to our roots. So we have to go over here. So we'll do an auto walk. Sure, why not? We're feeling lazy after all our adventure. Like everything else in this game, it's very well designed, isn't it? It's beautiful. We will fight these boys later. Oh, so these are the these are the good acolytes, I think. Yeah, who've all been knocked down. So they weren't all bad, I don't think. Injured acolyte.
Thanks to Dura's mercy, we have been saved.
Dura above. I'm glad no one was seriously hurt.
But we failed Dura by not protecting the Faith Stone. The only Faith Stone in the world has been shattered. What do we do now?
Nice.
Thank you again for your assistance. Templar Knight Temesia, we should discuss our next steps.
Ah, of course.
The next steps.
Lucius, you should come too.
I believe.
So this must be the end then of this area, because they're kind of just like winding down and saying their goodbyes.
Of course, we must report what happened here as soon as possible.
Some people should stay here and keep an eye on the rift in case anything happens. Lucius, you should return to Hollowstone and report to the general soon.
Understood.
Hey, Magister. Thank you.
Is she just going to appear in every region now, Atalanta?
If it weren't for you handling things, that stubborn girl and I might never have resolved our issues. I'm not sure. That's something I need to ask her.
Suppose you do.
Who knows? I've gotten too used to traveling around as a treasure hunter. I'm not even sure I like it anymore.
Oh. Then maybe the devs can change your kit so that it's better. Shade. So what now?
Magister, I intend to send Lucius back first to report the situation.
Okay.
The temple needs immediate information in order to make timely decisions. I'm going to escort the acolytes. They'll rest a bit before we set off. They aren't skilled in combat, and the Hypofiends along the way may be dangerous. Protecting those who need protection, rather than indulging in self-serving penance, that is what I should be doing. If you ever need my strength to fight against Hypogeans in the future, I'm at your disposal.
Oh, I'll go with you.
May Dura
Happy
bless
days.
you, Magister. And Atalanta.
Ah, don't bother. The petty goddess won't bless me. I've said
The
plenty
petty
of bad
goddess.
things about her.
Dura is compassionate. But that wasn't what I was going to say.
She's like Misate. She's irrelevant.
Would you want to travel alongside me?
Aww.
It's been ages since we last met. I feel like I've missed much of what's happened with you. I'd appreciate hearing about your experiences during these years. Or
Aw.
anything, really.
I get it. You're just looking for more help to protect these feeble acolytes on your journey, aren't you?
If that's how you want to put it.
Huh? Have you two patched things up? What happened?
He's
When
hilarious.
did this happen? Magister, did I miss something?
He's been the biggest surprise, I think, of this. He's hilarious.
You should go make your report.
And
to the
also,
general
like,
first.
I think, like, in, like, any of the kind of, like, PvP, he's, like,
Really?
a must-use.
Oh, Hammy, thank you. I'm gonna leave right away. There's no time to lose.
Chapter complete. Reawakened power. The last leg. Oh, happy days. Well, lads, that is it for Remnant Peaks. Hope you enjoyed this walkthrough slash guide slash saunter through AFK Journey. We're on to the Mauler region next, I do believe. So hopefully you will join us for that series of videos. As always, a like, a subscribe, and a comment are always appreciated. Great free way of supporting future content. And till then, look after yourselves, be good, and I will catch you all in the next one. And I hope you are all enjoying the game as much as I am. Till then.